So I just got my JB4 upgrade. US postage and fees paid by first class. Expect it to be packaged just about the same as the JB1 was. Got some Instagram stuff. Feel it. E85. George, you're killing me, man. No stickers? Alright. So this is what we got. The new OD2 port, our new board. It's looking great. Really nice. Posi tap, lambda wire, and the OD2 wires. So what we're going to need for this is a 13mm socket for the battery hold down, so that we can run this guy through. We need the flathead screwdriver, small one, so that we can reconnect all these and take apart the connectors. And finally this extension for taking out the battery. The terminals on the battery should be a 10mm, so I'm going to grab one of those sockets as well on the way out. I'm going to have to use a flashlight for most of this because it's getting, actually it is dark out, but I am doing this tonight, so we'll be back in a second. Let's get this guy sitting here. I think I got it. Yeah, that's on there now. Sorry guys, my back's starting to act up, so trying to do this with the camera in mind, but it's tough for me. So I'll just make sure that this isn't pinched or anything, and finish tightening everything up. Okay, we're good. And can I see that light? I just want to make sure I don't have anything extra lying around. Okay, cool. So that part's done. I'm going to plug in the OB2 in a little bit, and I'm going to run it around and make it look nice. But let's get this all taken apart and opened up, and then I can get the board replaced, which is going to be our final step here. Got this data cord. One of my buddies, Rob, he's got a 15 GTI that he bought a JB1 secondhand, and the cord that he got with it, the data cord, it was a self-made one, which I thought was kind of cool. I was thinking about making it, but then I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go ahead and support Burger and send them the 35 bucks for the cord, because you know, I figured it'd be worth it to do it the right way anyways. So we've got this opened up now. Here's our JB1. Let's look at the JB1 compared to the JB4. See what the main differences are. Oh, it's quite a bit different. Okay. JB4 V2. Oh, look at that. X55 Rev 3. Okay, well, let's get this one put in, and then tomorrow I can send that board back to Burger. Stay away from that positive contact. See, now I kind of like this little case. The big ones are nice and all, but they don't fit next to the battery as well as these do, which is kind of something that I find really important. Okay, so we've got everything new all hooked up. Gotta tighten this up. And I still have to connect the posi tap and connect the OBD2 cord, both sides. And I have to fix my grommet, but this is probably the most trying part. Now, one thing I do have to admit is that I did not print out the document like it said to, so shame on me. I wrote down a couple notes, but one part that I didn't pay attention to, which I probably should have, is how to use the damn posi tap, but really, I expect it to be a real breeze. It's not going to be anything too complicated. You know, sometimes I wish that these were always Phillips, because then the screwdriver would never slip out of the screw. slide this back in here. Then take this one and hook this up for a good measure, so I don't forget to do it later, I guess. I didn't do that. So that's connected. Now, this one, I've got to run it over here to my lambda sensor on the red wire. So we're going to pull this back and we're going to tap into this guy right here. This is where we're going to get our air-fuel ratio from. So now I've got to go up here and what do I do with the posi tap? Oh shit. Gotta find the posi tap. I'll be back. Work in the dark tonight by means of the traffic lights, or the street lights. But it should be okay. It's not going to be too bad.
What you could do is pour it right under that light.
It's okay. So first things first, we got to get the battery out. And if I'm going to get the battery out, I should make sure that my car is unlocked with the window down, so that if I need to, I can get in my car. Because with Kessie, it's going to be a bitch. Okay, so now, you can look at this, because these are tilted enough where I think the thing that I have is going to work. So I'm going to go ahead and get that out. Let's see. JB4 stuff there. Oh, you know what? Let me get my light. Might have you hold that for me if you don't mind.
You want the light?
Yeah. Should be sufficient. Oh, you don't have to drain your battery either. So, first things first, we're gonna pop my wonky ratchet apart. Get the 10mm. It's not the 10. Sorry. Okay. So, I don't even want to risk it. Let's put that there. Oh, shine over here. Another battery. I'll get this out. That's gonna be fun. Should use the extension, but whatever. It's okay. So now that our terminals are loose, we'll go ahead and take the positive off because that's gonna be a hot one. As long as that's away from the battery, I don't have anything to worry about whatsoever. As far as sparks flying, which is something that I don't like dealing with. So now that that's done, let's pop that back in here. Now we're gonna pull out a couple more goodies. And my 13, my adapter. So I'll get that battery out of here first off, and that'll go straight through. Like that. Hook onto this guy. And this guy. Okay, so down here, got this little bastard. Oh, that's fun, isn't it? There we go. Couldn't have been any easier, huh? There we go. So that's out. Set this aside and put this right up here. And get the plate. I think I need to push the battery here. Come on. There we go. Got it. Okay. This guy will come right up. I don't need to take the battery out. Just need enough room to get my hand down in the hot zone. Will you shine down there? Okay. Yeah. So let me see that from you. I need to get the we'll do this while we're at it, since we've already got that taken out of the way. The main reason for moving it is to get the OBD2 cord ran. Oh, sorry, I'll let you hold that again real quick. So, feed this in through the bottom, coming out the same hole that I fit in my data cord, and I don't think I need that for down here because I'm gonna have enough light, I think. But I may. Oh, see, I knew I was gonna come to that issue. So happy I rolled down my windows. Okay, yeah, I don't have my battery on, so that's not gonna work. Here's where I put it through, so I don't even need to do anything more than feed that into the hole. I think. I'll just pull that up. Okay, there we go. I just need to go find it back up there, and it should be good. Oh yeah? Let's see, get it in there. You got it? Go ahead and pull it gently. Keep going. Okay, let's see how that looks. Whew. Okay. This is our one here, so we'll pull that up just a little bit more because I don't need all that space down there. I'd rather hide it under here. Okay, so now that that's all out of the way, everything is unplugged, so while it's unplugged, we'll take advantage of that and modify the juice box here. So first thing, I'm going to go ahead and disconnect it from here so that I don't have to be constrained to that cord too, which is something that I'm okay with. Just went and got some screwdrivers, new ones that we use for this, which is kind of what I thought would be a good idea. I wonder if Burger's going to be doing a mass upload of all the settings that people send in on their JB1 boards to try and establish what everyone's map 6 settings look like. I think that might be kind of a cool thing to look out for. Can I get you to light me? Now, I've got nuts down here, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to be really careful about opening this thing. So I guess I'll do one at a time. Can't lose anything on this, otherwise I'm screwed. That should be.
As you're unscrewing the screw.
That there. Now, is the screw seems to be retained. The nut I don't think is, so let's take the nuts off there and I guess we'll see what happens at the next step. Okay, so the screws don't want to come out. And these nuts are so fucking tiny. God damn it. Okay. So let's see. We'll open this guy up. Oh, these ones will fall out now. That's how they're retained. Retained by the black plastic. Guess I should be careful about the other bottom screws too. Just make sure that they're not going to go anywhere while I take this out. Put that there for the time being. I'll take a look at our casing here. So the wide end gets the soft spot. Yeah. Okay, so our numbers start at 1 and 14. So looking at my sheet here, got 1 up here, so green's going to go into number 2 on the back side. Right? It's going to be this guy here. And the brown one should go right underneath it in 15, which is going to be next to this guy. So I can go ahead and get those connected. Although this is a little concerning that this is the most panicked part about it. Got to be really careful But I think it's going to be really, really simple and straightforward, which I'm excited about. So I've got to leave that board there. Okay, so let's shine the light back on this guy here. So we have the green one going into number 2. So we look at number 2. It's the second one in on the top. Okay, number 2. And the brown one goes next to the purple wire into 15. Damn, come on. Brown one, 15. Purple wire. This one, number 2. Okay, so we have green, 15, and 22, and 15. Yep. Click in, and those are connected.
And never returning it.
They're always in. Go ahead and take a look at that there. We got these 2 added. Everything looks good. So now we have to move on to our blue wire, which is going to go in between the 2 blue ones here, which should be number 20. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this guy here. Now it's going to have 2 ends. One which is going to be for the posi tap, and one that's going to be for this loom. So we're going to go ahead and hook this up here, and we'll get it started, set in between the 2 blue ones, and then just take a look to verify that's 20, and we need it to go into 20. So click, and it's in. It's locked in place. We are locked and loaded. Now, for the most difficult part, at least I'm assuming, it's going to be to reassemble this connector. Let's see here. It's gonna be fun. Okay, so the wide part gets the blank like this. Just like that. Snap this down inside of it. I think that'll work. Okay. Now, I need my 2 longer screws. Just go through here, back this way. And this guy, snap right on top of it, or hopefully. I think this is gonna work, with the exception that this backside is kind of, that's good. So I think we've got everything we need now. So let's take a look at that red wire again. Put that guy there for a second. You know what I kind of want to do? Take that out. There we go. So don't drop the posi tap. Don't drop that. Oh man, there we go. Okay, so now we're on this red wire, and we're gonna screw the posi tap into it, and we have a connection. Go ahead and make sure it's tight. So now this is far enough back where if I take it off, I can cover that up with the sleeve, and then warranty won't know one thing better. They'd actually have to take it apart and really look into it to make anything happen, which isn't really going to happen. So that's how you can keep safe there. Let's see, I think this will go in. Yeah, there we go again. That doesn't look right, but whatever. Okay, so now we'll open this up carefully, and the blue wire will have to come around here, and if I'm not mistaken, I can just put it in there, but I kind of want to wrap it, so let me spin this thing and make a wrap like that. I think I'm gonna put this on it. Oh, no, that's right, I see. Dear. There we go. That will just go in there. I think. Put some pressure on it there. hold the bottom, twist the top. Make sure that's a good connection, which it feels like it definitely is. And hide this down here and make sure that our, well, actually, slide this back now just a little bit. And this one, I kind of want it to be on the outside of the battery contact. So everything is said and done. It's totally separate. Actually runs in line with all the JB wiring and stuff. So, so now, with all of this loose, I can go ahead and get my battery cover put back on. Let's see here. I think. Are you showing over here? Let's see. Oh, I probably shouldn't put the juice box down yet, but that's okay. Now, later, whatever. Okay, so the sheath will go back over this. And make sure everything is in place. Good, good. All this is okay. We'll slide the battery back. There we go. And we can put this plate back in. Put some light down here. Let's pull this up. Will you get on this side of me? Shine down in here. This hole. I think that's all that it really is. Yeah, there we go. Just snapped into place. We can get the bolt back in there. And go ahead and re-step back 1, 2 steps. There we go. Can get this put back on. Tighten this up. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to wait to go through actually routing the JB4 port all the way down. I just want to fucking see what the interface looks like and stuff. Okay, so that's tight. Got the battery in. Okay, can lose this one now. And we need to make sure that we have the 10 so that I can tighten the terminals. Okay. So first we're gonna, oh shit, I don't know if I should have done that. That'll work. Sweet. Okay. Ah, you bitch. Whew. I don't know if you saw that, guys, but I just shook like a motherfucker because I was scared like a motherfucker when that thing honked. That's tight. Don't want to over tighten these. Keep that in mind when you're doing this. Oh, is it spinning back there? Not anymore. Okay, cool. What the fuck? Let's see. That's tight now. Is that good? I think that's good. Looks good to you, right?
Yeah. Just like the factory had it, right?
Hey, hey. Okay, so now we can get rid of this stuff so that we don't leave it behind or anything, or under the hood. We can tuck this back in. Okay, JB1 box. Okay, now I can slide this back down in here. Let's see here. Hopefully I didn't make it too tight. There we go. Perfect. That's fine there for now. I'll probably change that in a little while. Can I see the light? Mm-hmm. Okay, so we've got this blue wire. I'm not going to be irritated by anything. I think I still just want to leave it down here. I'll probably zip tie it out of the way. There's nothing that it can get caught on. However, yeah, I don't want it. Let's see. This This might be a little bit better, actually. If I can slide this up enough to get it to go back here. I'd rather do that. That's much nicer. Can you hold that one more time for me? Thank you. Just put it behind the battery box like that. And then it's really pretty much out of sight, I think. That looks much nicer. Much, much nicer. There we go. Okay, now the last step is to plug this bitch in. Let's see here. Okay, so say goodbye to OBD11 and hello to... Is this backwards? You really? Really? It's backwards? Why is it backwards? That's kind of gangster. Whatever. So I'm probably going to run this the same way that I ran my cord underneath this thing. But for the time being, it's fine there. Let's see if we can get this back up in without too much trouble. I don't think you 6NT guys have this slot here, but haha. Okay, so that's all plugged in. Alright, sweet. So I have just successfully upgraded my car from JB1 to JB4. That was a breeze. Cool. Well, I'll go ahead and get this posted up soon.